Dang, I realized that my phone. I got the crown. You know, the most interesting thing about, like, I don't know, this, that, and the third, like, I don't know, put it in perspective. Like, a lot of people want to go to Florida, and Florida is a COVID hotspot. COVID's not over, so no matter. COVID is everywhere, but I don't know. Florida, their politics, this, that, and the third, you're valuing money over life. I have a problem with that. That's not a political statement. I think when people start valuing money over life, it says a lot. It says a lot. Like schooling, like the reason why kids had to go back to school, the classroom, this, that, and the third, I agree that the people who are behind and stuff like that, but a lot of schools, like a lot of kids are going to be even more behind because, you know, teachers and stuff are not getting the right funding and this, that, and the third. For schools, you got all these budget cuts, or when you do get windfalls of cash, like schools is going through the school system and then they're budgeting for all the schools, or they're just misappropriation of funds. And I think that's the problem I got with education. So, misappropriation of funds. If someone said I should be a teacher, no, thank you. My life is strictly about what brings me happiness and joy, and being a school teacher is not one of those things. I want to make my money, work out, have a beachfront home in another country, make my money, no one know who I am, and I'm gonna go for that. I'm not gonna scam, rip people off, or do anything like that. Just make my money, man. I know a lot of people be vlogging and this, that, and the third, trying to be on their thing where they're just talking. To me, I don't know. A lot of people think that stuff is good for their career. I disagree. Generally because once you're in the spotlight or something like that, you know, you might have to be looking over your shoulder a little bit, man. And one of the reasons why I say that, you guys think you might be looking over your shoulder, is because, I mean, being a creature of habit isn't good. A lot of people talking about the pandemic is the reason of crime. Crime is always a thing of opportunity, in my opinion. I'm not justifying crime at all. That's what crime is, in my opinion. Someone gets a window of opportunity to do something, think they're going to get away with it. And I'm not really with people getting away with crime, with any sort of crime. I will say that. This is bot night. So, yeah. You know, I try to put y'all up the game on some stuff. Some stuff I need to be up the game on. Just that and the third. Like I told someone the other day, that relationships, this, that, and the third is great, but your whole dynamic, you're not building nothing. And I told someone from a perspective how I look at stuff, I don't think anybody in a certain position should be telling people how much money they make. This, that, and the third. I don't care if it's really around family, this, that, and the third, or you're doing something that you're doing. Nobody has to understand it at all. Like, as long as you're happy, this, that, and the third, you don't have to tell anybody really what you're doing. As long as you're not scamming, doing this, cutting corners, stuff like that, I don't have a problem. But now let's say someone, they start to make a business or something like that. They're really serious with their business. Like, they're really serious with the business. Like, they got the business plan, they had a mission statement, they got everything. They put the stuff, conception, their business idea. A lot of people not gonna see your vision, man. It's just simple as that. But I think the main focus and stuff like that, you can't get discouraged, man. I'm not alluding to anything, I'm just saying in general. Sometimes people do more harm than it is good for you, so you got to, like, even if you're like me, myself, and stuff like that, I don't consider myself anybody know me. I guess I'm recognizable in a traditional sense. I'm not famous or nothing like that, but any place that I go, or how do I put it this way? Like, if I work at a place, I do have a job, might leave it eventually. I mean, it's a decent paycheck. I ain't gonna lie to you. A good like $600 a month. Get paid every 2 weeks. Hard work though. You burn up. But shit. Basically, with jobs and stuff like that, though, or you create your own path, it don't have to be anything really that hard. Like, you can go and create a business. Everybody keeps talking about drop shipping. I disagree with that. 30 to 40% markup or something like that. You start at like a eBay. You look at someone with the eBay stuff. I think that stuff's a little more convoluted. A lot of people not being forthright about that. If you start an online marketplace or something like that, or you're on one of these sites, ain't no telling what the deal is with that. One of the reasons I say that, you have to think about management or something like that. You have to have software. You have to keep track of your sales, the CPA. A lot of stuff gets sloppy. Where if you are a business and a corporation and stuff like that, all that stuff will be taken care of. Because like, you're a founder, CEO of your own company, obviously you don't have to have, you're not going to be done with TurboTax. Let me tell you that now. Because I got some background in accounting and finance. Because I got a business degree. But I don't like accounting and finance because it's too much stuff. Too much math. Not saying I'm bad at it. I just don't like it. I'm going to tell you all the reason why accounting and finance is bad. There's someone who can look at numbers all day. I sit in a cubicle. I'm not one of those people that's just not happy. That doesn't make me happy at all. So it could perfectly be fine sitting in, a cubicle, going to work, working for Deloitte, this, that, and third. You got a job. I'm not hating on that because I really don't care that much about that. But like I'm saying, with business and stuff like that, you have to take into account the whole deal, the legal, who you have with your services. To me, the legal component of stuff is always the most difficult. And it's not even from perspective. You gotta think about payment processing, like what you have to do. 855. Like once you start paying money for like a website, you have to think about fraud. Like you have your own stand still thing, and then like Fashion Nova, other big businesses, they don't have the best business practices. You know, they'll give people gift cards. You know, it was on their end. They had messed up and they were cutting corners with that type of stuff. People weren't getting actual cash value stuff back. They were getting gift cards. And I'm still thinking about, like, when we talking about all this type of stuff with relationships and this, that, and third, IG model or stuff like that. To me personally, that type of stuff is dead to me. Like an IG model. Like to me, my life is not about being seen. My life is not about being heard either, really, to be completely honest with you. I think life is about creating your own path, creating your own, like, stuff. So, sometimes you have to see people exit your life. And I'm going to be completely honest. That's what it's about. It's like a start for new chapters, honestly. Because, in my opinion, the dynamic of certain stuff, and especially how stuff is nowadays, you know, 5 years and stuff like that. Like, we talking about that Johnny Depp thing, too. Kind of hitting at that. Well, you know, that trial is bad. You know, relationships, people get in relationships, this, that, and the third, and they have relationship history, people are exes and stuff like that. You know, character is who you are, regardless, beyond certain, like, settings. Johnny Depp, am I Johnny Depp? So I really can't tell you. I'm not going to really try to get involved with that. But see, the thing about courts and stuff like that, if you're like addicted to drugs or something like that, they're going to look at all that. So once you start to get that type of perspective of this, that, and the third, obviously the courts, they look at all that type of stuff. Personal accounts about behavior. If someone been in rehab, this, that, and the third, they're always going to go with the low blows. They're going to go for the low blows. So character has to be has to be a actual account of people's personal account of who you are, this, that, and the third. But I think it's important not to get in relationships with this, that, and the third. Especially you ain't got yourself together. And I mean, nobody has themselves together, but something is toxic or just something like that relationship doesn't work out with anything, sometimes it's better left it in the past. Better left in the past. But yeah. I think my biggest gripe with a lot of stuff is a lot of people are just fuck. Got him. Dumbass. Ah, brother. Right now I'm doing good. Okay. The guy was trash. No, let me go back into dating, this, that, and the third, and relationships. I'm not really hitting the nail on the head, this, that, and the third. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. Like, again, relationships, this, that, and the third. I don't know, once people are rich, this, that, and the third, people have their own business. Like, I told someone that, like, I think in a relationship, like, someone's a doctor or something like that, or they're a professional, they shouldn't have to go out here, and no one should be telling their income. Like, you're not married. A lot of relationships, they don't even last. Let's start there. And then you think about it. Three things I think that, should be established in a relationship. Trust, communication, trustworthiness. And those three things are not there, a relationship is bound to fail. And then 4 is immaturity. It's just immaturity. Those are like the 4 things, this, that, and the third. Those are 4 things I can honestly say is gonna hinder, I guess a successful relationship, this, that, and the third. But I think another thing is, we talk about financials and stuff like that, The thing is, I would never get no joint account with someone I'm dating or something like that. A joint account, we're not married, we're not doing any of that. Or like moving in with someone, getting a lease or a shared lease agreement. Never do that for one. Or basically put your name on the title on a car or something like that. Never do that. Never do that. I be dropping gems, but at the same time, I never done that. So, sometimes you gotta see people's exit. Be glad. See people's exit, man. Be glad. And sometimes it's not bad to be a late bloomer, man. It's really not for certain stuff. Like, can you imagine someone being like 24 or something like that, or 25, just sitting in third? They done every drug in the book, been in rehab, this, that, and the third. I think that I'm most certain about too is just like for instance, if someone's not a good judge of character somewhere or something like that, you're not gonna be a good judge of character somewhere else. Like, if someone's not a good judge of character, good, like, how can I put it? They can't control the liquor or something like that. This, that, and the third. They're controlling their temper even before or after alcohol. That's not someone you want to be hanging around. That is not someone you want to be hanging around. Because, man, you can get yourself in some sticky situations, man. Like, I saw this guy get like I was hearing a story of some guy got like 3 years in prison or something like that because one of his friends had a temper, tried to ignore it. And this person goes to get out in a doggone fight. That's why I don't go to bars, man. That's why I don't go to bars and I be drinking. I don't do that. Or let's say, for instance, at this age, I don't think I'm having kids at all. Not at this age. Like, I don't care if I have to be like 32 before I find somebody or something like that, or 30. I really don't care. Just don't. I think at the same time and token, like once you start to have kids and this, that, and the third, I mean, you're on the hook. it's not my main problem. I think my main problem too is just that, you know, it's the after effect. It's not the fact that kids ain't free or something like that, you know. I don't know what it is. At a day and age of co-parenting, this that, and the third, I don't think that's a good idea. Co-parenting is like their new normal, and then like a hot mess. Two people a hot mess. It's gonna be hot mess express, and you haven't raising the kid to try to do that. Try to be cordial. I don't know. Like a 5-year relationship or something like that. That, you know, it is what it is, man. But I'm still thinking about like some chapters in your life, regardless of some stuff just needs to be closed. Like if you got his dumbass ran off from his ass. But I'm still thinking about another component of certain stuff, like 5 years. 5 years you could be building. There's a lot of stuff too. A lot of people not gonna see your vision, man. It is what it is. You just gotta keep focused. Damn. Took damage. See a buffoon. Let him rock. Where is discover that? I see him. This dumbass is. Man, I got to piss. At this point, I'm probably gonna call it a night, or at least, I don't know. If a dude dies, a dude dies. That's how I view it. Dude's a coward. Show you like I tell you. If anyone asks you if I change it, say hell no. Burner boy. I know someone probably be like, is the day of the celebrity over? Or, you know, if someone asks me, do I think the day and age of celebrity is over? Concerts, they're starting to come back online, but I say no. I feel like the thing, a part of it is people wanting to have people in attendance. What's the problem with that? I feel like you do a concert, they want to get paid. Versus, kinda. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, man. We out. We out.